Hi, so I wanted to share a really quick and easy tip on how to get wallpaper, or if you have the wallpaper that has kind of like a softer, not like, what is the word I'm looking for? If it's like lined with like a paper, I know that sounds stupid because it is wallpaper, but if it's not like linen, but I don't know, I think if you know about wallpaper, you know what I'm talking about. But if it has some sort of like lining on the back that the printed part comes off, but the backing does not, this will help to take the backing off. And maybe even the whole wallpaper if you can't get that off either. But I know that this does help take the backing off of the wallpaper, so I just wanted to share the really quick, easy, simple DIY tip of it. The only things you need are just hot water and some fabric softener. I'm going to be using Downy because I used that previously on the other half of the bathroom. You may be able to use whatever kind of fabric softener you have, but this one I know does work for it. Okay, so you just take enough. I don't know. I don't measure. I just take enough until it seems like it's too much, and that's probably good. Yeah, it's better to have more. That way it's extra slippy than to not have enough, and then just some hot water. Okay, now that you have your bucket, I also recommend having some gloves if you have any sort of sensitive skin or eczema or anything, because the fabric softener will really make your hands itch and maybe even break out worse. So I'm going to be wearing gloves. Also, you need just a any sort of rag, and then I also have scissors in case it's not coming off very well. I can just very gently score the paper. So you want to make sure your rag is pretty wet, not like sopping wet, but not wrung completely dry, and then just press it onto the paper and then gently rub it. This might even be a little too dry. Use anything, but just using the fabric softener, it peels right off. Yes. See? And it just peels off. If you have wood baseboards like I do, you might also want to cover your baseboards. I didn't do that, but they might be painted, so it really doesn't make a difference. And then you can just take your fingernails and just kind of like scratch it. And the tiny little pieces will come right off also. For those of you interested in what the wallpaper was, it's the lovely, foily, super dark, early 1990s looking tulips and flowered wallpaper, which definitely does not go anywhere anymore. God, I feel like if I would have done this in my bikini, it might have helped me get more views and then pay for college. That would have been a good thing. Oh, hindsight.